If your kid only moves when you finally yell, you're not imagining it, and it's not a discipline problem. I watched it happen on my friend Dan's couch last Tuesday. He asked his 4-year-old to put his shoes on, politely. Then again. Then a third time, in that soft, hostage negotiator voice the internet sells you. Nothing. Then Dan's voice jumped about 40 decibels, and the shoes went on instantly. He looked at me, completely wrecked, and I had to tell him, Dan, mate, you built this. Both of you did. Let me show you who taught who. Now, Dan's not an idiot. He's read the books. He's got the gentle parenting app with the little affirmations. And every night at 7 p.m., all that homework gets calmly dismantled by a person who is 4. Because the advice starts in the wrong place, that the kid can't hear you. Dan's kid can hear him. That kid can hear a biscuit being unwrapped 2 rooms away through a closed door. He's not broken. He's just clocked something Dan hasn't. So I did what I always do at Dan's, which is nothing, because watching other people parent is genuinely my favorite show. And I clocked the pattern. 4 steps, same 4 every night in every house I visit. Once you see them, you can't unsee them. And there's a 5th thing, the reason Dan can't just stay calm like the app says. That one's the mean one. Step 1, the calm ask. Shoes please, buddy. And nothing happens, because nothing has to. To that kid, the calm ask isn't the real ask, it's the trailer. And nobody, in the entire history of civilization, has ever put their shoes on during the trailer. Step 2, Dan escalates. Louder, sharper. The dad voice, final boss edition. And watch what he's actually teaching. The real request isn't at please, it's at request 4, at volume. Without meaning to, Dan has published a schedule, and his kid read it. Step 3, the payout. Shoes go on, sweet blessed relief. And Dan's brain files one quiet, poisonous little note. Yelling worked, so tomorrow he'll get there faster. And, plot twist, so will the kid. Step 4, the who taught who part. And this is where Dan put his head in his hands. The kid learned to wait for the yell, but Dan learned that yelling is the thing that works. Nobody did this on purpose. They taught each other, one exhausting night at a time, each dead certain the other one started it. There's a boring official name for this. Psychologists call it the coercion cycle. A man named Gerald Patterson spent 30 years filming families build this exact machine. I just watched it happen over a lukewarm cup of tea. And here's the mean 5th thing, why Dan can't just decide to be calm. Some nights he holds out till request 6. Some nights he's fried and caves at request 2. That randomness is the trap. It's the same reason a slot machine isn't a vending machine. A machine that always pays is boring. A machine that might pay, if you keep pulling, empties your wallet at 2 a.m. Dan didn't raise a difficult kid. He built a tiny slot machine and raised a very dedicated little gambler. Now the honest bit, because I'm not going to sell Dan a magic sentence. There isn't one. Anyone who says there's a magic phrase is lying, and somewhere in there, they know it. What actually works is deeply unsexy. You make the first calm ask the one that pays. Once. Every time. You answer the trailer, so there's no reason left to wait for the feature. It's slow, it's boring, and it's just true, which these days is basically a personality flaw. So that's the machine. A calm ask worth nothing, a yell worth everything, and 2 people who taught each other the whole miserable dance. You don't fix it by trying harder. Dan's been trying harder for a year. It's why he's like this. You fix it by dragging the payout back to request 1 and being more boring than the drama your kid is fishing for. Can I do that? Absolutely not. I'd cave by request 2 and buy the kid ice cream. But that's the difference between us. At 8 p.m., I hand him back and go home. I'm the cool uncle. No kids, no books, no credentials. Just a lot of other people's couches and a suspiciously good view of the crime scene. Subscribe, and I'll keep decoding what your kid is actually up to. Next time, why your kid saves their absolute worst behavior for you, and why that one's secretly a compliment.